Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Clark. I wanted to touch base with everybody again this week on a few things. Great job last week to most people getting your work done and turned in. I know a lot of people are communicating with teachers on a daily basis, and that's what we want to continue to have happen. Make sure you're checking Google Classroom every day, checking your email every day, looking for those assignments, and stay in communication with your teachers. That's going to be critical. So, great job with that. Keep up the good work on that. Wanted to touch base on the weekly birthdays for this week. Today we have Kiala Thompson and Gracie Lapointe. On the 7th, that's tomorrow, we have Jordan Bartee. On April 8th, Chase Quinner and Maddox Bates. April 10th, Ashlyn Gerhart. April 11th, we have Maggie Poling and Elizabeth Copsey. On April 12th, Sydney Grauman, Abigail Luttrell, and Patience Hale. And finally, on the 13th, we have Julia Coppas and Jericho Burns. So happy birthday to all those folks this week. Another thing that we wanted to remind parents especially about is if you're checking progress book, you should be seeing that teachers are keeping notes in there about whether or not things are completed. I know that's something you have all done for a long time, so we wanted to make sure we continue to use that tool. So you can check progress book. Some things, if they're not done, might be marked as missing. So you can always reach out to your teachers after you look at that if you have questions via email. Another thing I wanted to pass along is that if you are having any kind of technical difficulty, whether it's with the Chromebooks that you picked up from the school, accessing certain websites, the board office has a separate number set up to offer tech support. So if you need some help in that area, the number is 937 916 3150. That way it's one step closer to getting to the people you need to talk to instead of having to get passed through the main board office number. So if you use that number for any technology issues, they can help you out. One more thing to reiterate from last week that we brought up. Anybody that has any good photos that we could use for the yearbook, Mrs. Barhorst and the yearbook committee would appreciate that. I got one or two from people of students working at home on their computers. That's great. Anybody else that has anything like that, that would be fantastic. Students, if you're doing anything creative for Mr. K's class, for example, to get your phys ed assignments done, to get your exercise, excuse me, maybe some pictures of that and send those in. Other than that, for this week, that's all we have. Just, again, make sure you're checking Google Classroom every day, checking your email and keeping up with those assignments, and emailing teachers if you have questions. Thank you.